killing occurred in a heated exchange. And after the incident, Woodley said in an interview, quote, "Don't care if you kill my friend, but you never disrespect my mom." And then also proclaimed, quote, "You'll see people disappear." Shannon, was this real or fight hype? What was this?
I think it was some realness to it, but Skip, it's hype. I mean, it's not getting the buzz. Hell, honestly, I had forgotten about it until, you know, I'm watching the press conference yesterday. For whatever reason, it hadn't generated the buzz that I thought it would. Because, Skip, it's not like Tyron Woodley is just a guy off the street. He's a comeback, or he was a champion in the UFC.
Yep.
And
5 times he was.
Right, and we know who
he's probably a top. At least you go to top 3 welterweight of all time.
Yeah, and we know who Jake Paul is. And he's done.
Do we? Do we? Well, I don't know.
He's a YouTuber, but he's done a great job of marketing himself as a fighter. And he's like, look, I'm taking this serious. I put my time in. I can throw the hook. I can throw jabs. I can do combos. I can put punches together. And you're going to see that. You've only seen a fraction of what I'm capable of doing. Tyron Woodley. And I think the thing is, Skip, anytime we see situations like this, we saw Conor McGregor and Floyd. Nobody really was doing it better than Muhammad Ali because he stayed getting up under people's skin. And people wanted to see, a lot of times people want to see, is he going to do what he says he's going to do? Or, man, I just want to see him get beat. And that's what kind of what Floyd. People just turned to watch Floyd's fight just to see him lose, to say, I saw Floyd Mayweather lose. Well, all I hope is that Tyron Woodley takes the sport serious. He takes this guy serious. You can't say because I was a combat fighter that I'm gonna be straight. Skip, no more than I can say because I was an ex-football player, I would be good at basketball or I would be good at baseball. No, you better respect the sport for what it is. It's not something that you're used to. This kid has seemed to have taken it serious. He's put the time in the gym. He understands how to throw punches. He understands how to put punches together. He understands how to walk people into punches because he walked Nate Robinson. And I understand Nate Robinson, I don't believe Nate took it as serious as he needed to and walked him into a punch. But I think if Tyron Woodley takes this fight serious, he could cause this kid some problems.
Okay. I see everything you just talked about completely upside down from the way you just presented it to me. I am very into this, and I think it's going to be a big deal, and I'm going to be on the edge of my seat watching it on Sunday evening.
Were you big in before or after they got into it at the press conference?
Do you remember we had Jake Paul on the show?
Yes.
I'm into Jake Paul because I think he's legit.
Yeah.
I think he's for real. I told him this when we had him on the show.
Right.
I don't think he's just a hype master. I don't think he's all P.T. Barnum, hurry, hurry, step right up and watch this.
Right.
I don't think he's trying to convince people to watch something that's not real. I think he is taking this dead seriously, and I think watching Tyron Woodley yesterday, he's taking it dead seriously, so to speak. I also, last night, got so fascinated by what happened at that Jenny just talked about, that I started watching the All Access on Showtime. It was an hour long. I only intended to watch it for 5 minutes. I just wanted to get the drift of it, and I couldn't quit watching it on both their counts because they're both fascinating the way they're building up to this fight. I believe Jake Paul will beat him badly. I believe Jake Paul is a legit boxer from everything I've seen and heard about him, and he wants to take it up to the highest level where he is competing. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll just watch. I think he is a legit boxer. And his brother, I got to tell you, I think he's better than his brother. And his brother gave Floyd all he wanted, and Floyd did not take it seriously and was not in any kind of condition. But I thought Logan Paul beat Floyd. I thought he outpointed him.
And plus, the thing you have to understand that that Logan Paul went in the fight probably 40, 50 pounds heavier than Floyd.
He was. He's just too big for Floyd.
In order for me to take these guys serious, they're going to have to take somebody, get one of these guys that just fall in the amateurs.
Okay, I got it. He's working his way up the ladder. Now, he is much bigger than Tyron Woodley, much bigger.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a distinct reach and weight advantage over Tyron Woodley.
6'1" versus 5'9".
Hey. But Tyron Woodley is a tough young man. He's an aging young man.
Yeah, he's 39 now.
I shouldn't call him a young man. When we've had him on in here, he seems like a young man. He talked like a young man when he was so offended by what happened with his mom. And by the way, when I looked at the video, his mom was giving as well as she took. And she is highly respected in MMA circles because she has been there from the start with Ty Woodley. And she's been known to, when he beats an opponent, she'll go console the opponent. She's made of the right stuff. She's by all accounts, a big-hearted, good-hearted woman. And I hated that it even escalated to this. But it happens. And yet, Ty Woodley took this so seriously. If you watch the video of him speaking, he is outraged by this. And he starts to talk about he don't know this lifestyle. You know, I'll shake this whole of a room. You know, you ain't never seen the likes of what I will do. I'll start hurting people. You'll start seeing orange, which is Paul's team's colors, start dropping and hitting the floor. And as Jenny read, you know, I'll make people disappear. He's from Ferguson, and that is the life. Okay, and I get that. And it came across as very legit. It didn't seem like staged or choreographed.
You got to set it, Skip. You got to be believable. Now, see, he got you. Gonna have a couple of more people by the fight. All I'm hoping.
So you're saying it was all hyped? It was all staged.
I ain't about it.
Really?
I just hope Woodley took this fight serious. He's prepared.
Oh, he's taking it very seriously. Trust me.
But you believe Jake Paul's gonna get him out of there?
I do, because he's just too big and long for him and too skilled. And I don't think that Tyron Woodley, his boxing skills in MMA and in UFC competition were not his forte.
No.
So he threw like long looping punches. You can't get away with that in here. I like his ring movement. He's legit to me. You're going to see he's legit.
But yeah, and I told him he better leave Canelo alone, though.
Well, that's his goal.
No. Well, I mean, if he lets Canelo get to be 40,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
well, it
45.
May take that long for him to work his way up.
Yeah, but I mean, Skip. But real boxers, I mean, real.
What are you, about 190? And I think you told me he was 205.
Yeah, Skip, that's like heavyweight.
Okay, it is. I agree.
But he get crushed.
Yeah. Well, unless you work up to it, unless you're good at what you do.
But I did a piece with Pac-Man Jones. Pac-Man Jones is fighting tonight in Charleston, West Virginia. He says he'll fight Jake Paul at 175.
Okay. I'd watch it.
I'll definitely watch the homie get with it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's...
We're going to make that happen. You want to make that happen?
Do we get a cut?
I'll make we get a cut.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you won't be watching on Sunday night.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it just because. Just because I know you're going to talk about it, and I'm hoping Woodley show. Woodley, all I'm asking is just don't do what Nate Robinson did.
You want to just put one case on?
No, I don't want to put nothing
for fun.
in.
Just
nothing.
for fun.
Come on.
Right.
How about one bottle?
Because Nate told this was for the culture, this for the homies, this for the NBA, and then he'll meme for the rest of his life. Just don't become a meme. That's all. Just don't become a meme.
Okay.
Okay, but we will watch it. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta give. I think Jake Paul after we
ain't anything else on TV Skip Sunday night.
There's Mac versus Cam. That'll work, right?
Okay, once Mac and Cam get up out of there, you gonna still watch it?
Yeah, we'll be watching. Okay, well, the Paul brothers, I got to give it to them. They do create hype and excitement around this one. I'm looking forward to it, at least to see how it plays out. Did the Lakers just let their best chance at a title walk out the door?